those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me and Reggie Owens. All right. I'm telling you, look, I'm holding the mitts. I'm holding the mitts. All right. But in all seriousness, man, thanks for joining. I apologize for the delay. Life happens. Okay. I rarely go like on the dot. That's the crazy part. But you know I'm going to come on live. All you got to do is wait, guys. Shout out to DJ Mexicano de Tejas and Clifton Bronson already waiting, patiently waiting in the chat. Thank you very much. And we're being joined by the one, the only Reggie Owens. What's going on, Reggie?
Oh man, just chilling. Oh, what happened?
I'm not sure.
Chilling, man.
What do you mean? What happened?
Oh, did we lose you?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, the screen went straight to me. I thought something happened. Yeah,
oh,
man.
You almost took over the show.
Right. Ready to just get into this boxing talk over the weekend. Had some good fights, and we're coming into another week of fights, man. They've been blessing me, man. Blessing all of us with great fights, man. I'm being overloaded with boxing.
Well, let's get right to it, Reggie. So Kovalev, I mean, he was in trouble in the eighth. He was winning most of the rounds. They were a little competitive, but I felt he was winning most of the rounds. And then it looked like it was going to go decision, like I thought it was. But Kovalev was like, nah, it ain't going to go decision. And Yard goes down to a jab, bro. Right? He went down to, it was a power jab, but he went down to a jab. But I think it was accumulation. He was tired. What's going on, G-Funk? All right. What are your thoughts on this fight, man? Kovalev Yard.
Man, it was a very entertaining fight, man. Yard did better than I expected, but Kovalev still dominated the fight to me. And it went just as we predicted when we were doing a breakdown on it. Utilization of that jab, improper use of Yard's, Floyd Mayweather's, kind of Philly shell, the misuse of that. And he ate jabs all night, but he showed a ton of heart. He persevered. He almost had a moment of pulling off the upset and becoming a champion. He was moments away from becoming a champion, but Kovalev showed the heart. Kovalev showed that you do not lay down. You go out on your shield. If the lights ain't off, you continue to go on. Luckily, it could have been to a point to where that ref could have stepped in and stopped it. That's how close it was. But Yard, man, great experience for this young champion, for a future young. It's a Hall of Famer, man. Kovalev boxed beautifully, and they both showed a ton of heart in there.
They both showed heart in there, man. Let me tell you something, man. Were you impressed by Kovalev surviving that eighth round?
Oh, hell yeah, I was. Man, hell yeah, I was. For him to stay, he was hurt severe, man, because he was being worked down to the body. Yard was hitting him with some heavy shots, and this dude stood in there. It was no way he was letting that title go. It was no way he was going to miss this money opportunity, because there was a lot on the line left for Kovalev. There was a lot on the line for Kovalev to win this fight. So it was no way he was just going to bow down. He ain't AJ. He ain't one of these dudes that's going to go shut the lights off, or that referee's going to have to save him. But definitely, man, he showed a lot of heart. It's going to be hard to beat this dude.
By the way, where do you put this for fight of the year? Do you think it's a candidate for fight of the year?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Most definitely, man. And matter of fact, man, even they're already doing the articles of, matter of fact, both of these fighters are kind of the talk of the week. Yard being the fact that his stock has risen in this defeat, and now we're hearing the big talks of the mega fight. So definitely has to be a candidate, being that big news has come out for both of these fighters.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something, man. The more I think about it, you know, I think that Yard, I was on the fence about it this weekend, but he needs a new trainer, man. He needs to move up. Like in terms of step up. Okay, your high school level trainer ain't gonna do it no more, bro. Like it's time for you to get a pro level trainer, because how are they gonna help you overcome a moment like this when they don't have experience doing it themselves? You know what I mean? So that's my opinion. But what are your thoughts on Yard in his corner? Should he get rid of his corner, or even if it means keeping some of his cornermen, but getting a new chief second, bro? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I definitely agree with the chief second. I think the team can stay there based on the relationship, the personalities. They just mesh well, but they need to go to school. The trainers along with the fighter need training, so they definitely need to bring a second in command or a second assistant to assist with what this fighter needs. Because like even what others like even what you were saying for this level of boxing, they're just way in over their head. The president was lost based on how they went into camp. You're not doing sparring. You're doing unconventional type stuff that you think on just watching pad work and getting this aha moment and trying to create off of that rather than putting in the full be fine for the full thing has to be worked against facing, faces not even his lack, but his short career. He hasn't seen all the different styles, techniques, and tricks going into based on but I think he should bring in a second knowledgeable age trainer to come in with the camp.
You need someone that has that experience that can take you to that level and prepare you for these moments. Point blank period. Not to mention that I still think there's a lot he can do to improve, man. And I think he needs to develop a style where he can be offensive throughout a 12-round period without losing gas. You can't run out of gas by the 10th, 11th round. You know what I mean? Like, you just get, the dude was out of gas, bro. Like, the engine had no more oil. Like, it was that's it. He was running on fumes by the end of round 9. So it's very important to get someone that can prepare him for that, man. And he needs to, I think, adjust his style a little bit. And it's okay if you utilize it, the shell here and there, but I think he needs to drop that style completely as a primary style because it's too complex for him, bro. Don't you agree with that?
Yeah, most definitely. He really has to add something. He like I was saying, he doesn't know when to use it, why he's using it. He's just going off of what he mimicked.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Shout out to Dark Truth. I had your name wrong, bro. Like, how you gonna let me start the show, Reggie? And I was called. I had Jesse Owens. Dude, you were the sprinter from that got pissed off Hitler, bro, for a second, right? But I don't know. But anyway, look, man. Shout out to Nelson, by the way. I haven't seen Nelson in forever, bro. Like, this dude just popped up out of nowhere. Dude, there's been a ghost. What's up, Nelson? All right. Well, make sure you guys throw a jab. Throw a jab at the like button as you come in. Okay. Don't let me down now. Let's get to 10 likes ASAP. But check it out, Reggie. So, Yard against Pascal. How did you like that fight if that fight happens? You there, Reggie?
But that's yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, you were frozen for a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I favor Yard in that fight. Being the younger fighter, he'll run Kovalev. He'll go in there and do the proper training, go through a long camp. He'll definitely bring it to Pascal. He'll know not to underestimate Pascal. He knows at this point he cannot overlook a age fighter. These age fighters bring it to these young talents. So I favor him in that fight, but it's going to be a hard fight because Pascal ain't in here to lay down neither. He done been revived after, anytime an old cat can bring it to a young cat, there's a rejuvenation in these dudes. It'll be a tough early fight for Yard, but Yard will figure things out because I think he's raise itself another notch. If he's not mentally defeated, we just have to see where he goes from here. If his mind is right and he's looking forward to moving on past this, doing all the right things in camp, his trainer not being stubborn, and they go about doing the right thing by bringing sparring partners in there, he'll definitely, in my book, dust off Pascal. But I'll always give these older fighters a chance. These veterans are something scary for young talent.
No, absolutely. I think Yard has a future, man. Now, where that future is, I'm not sure. Right? This defeat can either destroy him or it can make him better. You know what I mean? And we're going to find out. It's going to be interesting to see where Yard goes from here. But now, let's transition to Kovalev for a second. Okay? As you guys know, the big talk is Kovalev versus Canelo. That's the fight the media is pushing for. In a perfect world, I would rather Canelo fight, these young fighters at 160 pounds, clean out 160 pounds first before he thinks about moving up. But, he wants to move up and fight Kovalev. Before we even break down the fight, Reggie, you think they're going to ask for a catch weight or rehydration clause?
The catch weight, nah, they got to get away from that. And if he is asking for a catch weight, Kovalev might as well kick him to the side and just continue on with his unifications at 175. That way it puts more pressure. Matter of fact, he needs to play hardball with Canelo, because he can turn away that Canelo fight and put pressure on Canelo to facing the Charlo. Charlo and them need to start speaking up to putting pressure on him. So that way he's kind of blocked in on both ends. So if he want to take the Kovalev fight, he do it the right way. He do it the proper way. You moving up, challenging the champion, you got to do it the right way. So no to catch weight, and whatever's the rule to the hydration, it needs to stay that way. Ain't none of that A side BS that they want to pull. If he's taking the A side of the bulk of the money, let it be that. But all these advantage type stipulations, Kovalev ought to give him the middle finger if he tries it. But the money may be too good. Kovalev will buy into it.
Well, that's the thing, you know what I mean? Like the money, bro. Like Kovalev might be offered something that he can't get, anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like it's if that's the case, I wouldn't blame Kovalev. In other words, if he just takes this fight, you know what I mean? So now I do want to say, let me first go over Kelly's comment really quick. Anthony Yard had sparring partners. The no sparring partners rumor is not true, he says. That's interesting. Is there some truth to it? Like, did he not do sparring the last month or something like that? Can we get some clarification on that, Kelly? But I could definitely see how that's true, because, dude, like, if that's true, that's insane. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's been a lot of reports out there, so what can you do? A lot of fighters stop sparring after a certain amount, like before the fight, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I do want to go over this, however, Reggie, really quick before we move on. Very, very, very important. I usually start the show with this, but this time I forgot. So let me actually pull it up here. Give me 1 second. That was this shit. Apologize. One moment. There we go. All right. So anyway, Reggie, we have the championship round right now. The winner gets the appreciation. The next appreciation week, fighters are limited after 6 weeks of no advancement or less than 10% or 5% on the first week. Paul Williams joins the championship poll. This is B-Hop's last shot. So everyone give your thoughts in the comments there. Please share the link to the poll. And that's the community page on DStyleBoxing. Right now, B-Hop's on the lead, Reggie, 34%. Who got your vote?
I think on this one, I went with Winky Wright, man. I was more in favor of being a Winky Wright fan. But Bernard got it. Bernard is definitely a legend, and I thought Canelo would have been much higher as well. I mean, not Canelo, but Cotto. But I voted for Winky Wright.
Gotcha. Kelly says he had sparring partners. I know it for a fact. I was patted that information from people close to his camp. There's no cameras allowed in his gym during sparring. Makes sense. All right, there you go. So he did have sparring partners. So make sure you guys go vote on those polls. By the way, it's a close one between Miguel Cotto and Bija, both at the brink of elimination. But there's also Week You're Right. There's Paul Williams. Make sure you guys go vote on those polls. All right, and this is your daily reminder that this is Evander Holyfield Appreciation Week. All right, G Funk says he voted for Cotto. All right, well, there you go. All right, the deadline is Thursday. All right, and of course, we always have a show on Thursdays, okay, which is every Thursday. Right, look at that. 10 p.m. Eastern Time. It's DStyleBoxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. That'll be on Thursday. Reggie's filling in on Haplotype. Couldn't make it tonight, guys. All right? And hopefully we have Haplotype next week on Monday. Okay, Cotto got my votes as AT10. Totally betraying B-Hop. Okay, and Kelly Ingham voted for Winky Wright. And Winky Wright's on his third week, man. He's getting there. So we'll see how it goes with that. Now, we're going to get to Canelo versus Kovalev, but I want to go over these fights first. Estrada Beeman, what is your thought on those fights, Reggie?
Man, that was a super entertaining fight. Real entertaining. But like I stated, man, but matter of fact, I'll take that back. Beeman looked better than what when we went over it, what I was, kind of going over his attributes. He changed some things up. He looked a little bit more toned. He addressed the muscle mass issue, which is an issue for a lot of these fighters, thinking coming in there all brolic is going to benefit him. But he looked a little bit more swift. The only problem he had is this over aggressive type style where he think he can go in there and muscle cats. And he was walking too far forward, coming in and getting hit by a fighter who was a stronger puncher than him. He didn't look physically imposing. The dude was a harder hitter, and Beam was just walking into punches early in that second round. I think he was dropped 2 or 3 times in that second round. I thought the ref would stop it. I thought his corner would talk about stopping it. But this dude from that second round, he turned it around for about 3 rounds in a row. He got a little bit and his problem was he started feeling himself a little bit too much. At the end of a round, him up there, he's yelling, walking Estrada over to his corner, feeling himself a little bit too much rather than calming himself down. He go into that next round after that, and he gets put back down. And it was all over from there. And then he knew he couldn't do nothing with Estrada where he's trying to lay off power, and Estrada's playing with him, laying on the ropes, telling him to come on in, leaning against the ropes again, almost reminiscent of Anderson Silva versus I forgot what the cat in the UFC, but almost what Anderson Silva was doing, toying around with Stephan Bonner it was. But that's what he did. And when he wanted to close this out, he just put a beat in Beeman. But Beeman made it a very entertaining fight to get up multiple times up off the canvas, start amping things up. But if he could have stuck to being a little bit more disciplined, more patient, working with boxing, he could have had some, because there's moments into where he stopped Estrada from getting off his offense. Estrada wasn't throwing punches at one point, but he could have fought a better fight. He just has to get out of that aggressive style. But attribute-wise, he looked better than what I thought.
Yeah, well, I think he can work on his footwork, right? I think that's a big problem, I think, with the Beeman. Estrada also just a lot more technical, man. I think it was different levels to me. You could tell, but I one thing I did not like him doing this against the ropes, and he was messing around a little too much there for my liking, and then he started getting lit up with some right hands by Beeman. And dude, I mean, when you do that a little too much, if he does that with the wrong fighter, bro, he's going to sleep. All right. If Estrada does that with if he moves up and fights, let's say Neri, bro, you're going to sleep, bro, if you do that. Okay. If you do that against Inoue, you're going to sleep. You know what I mean? Like you got to take this shit serious. But to me, bro, I think Estrada should move up and wait. By the way, shout out to Elfall Player. Says Cotto is my countryman, but right all day. Okay, Cal Enigma voted for right, as we stated. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Today, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to Mr. Boxing Today, too. man. Best heavyweight boxing talk on YouTube. I don't give a shit who you are. Right? 92 AKU, B Hop all day. And L Fault player says, anyone catch the Brandon Figueroa fight at PBC? We're going to talk about that next, brother. Don't worry about that. We got you. Okay. But as far as the Beeman, man, do you think Beeman, can still become a title holder, Rich? Like a legitimate title holder?
I think so, but once it depends on who leaves the division. If Estrada leaves the division, yes. Just have to see what the horizon within that division is. If there's other Estrada level fighters, he may struggle. But once Estrada leaves, he may have opportunity of getting the title. But if he's facing other top tier dudes, he has to change some things. He has to stop trying to muscle people because he looks himself in the mirror. He thinks he's probably stronger than everyone. It's just a physical look. Physique doesn't mean shit in boxing. If he can stick to boxing, set things up, he can have some success because he ain't running through cats in this division, not at all. But once Estrada or somebody else leaves, whoever's a threat, he'll become a champion.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough, bro. It's going to be tough, in my opinion, for him to become a legitimate title holder. It could happen, of course, because in lower weight classes, sometimes it does get depleted in terms of there's that transition period. It happens a lot more, but we will see, man. I mean, he needs to improve that footwork, though. Right, that footwork has to improve a lot. Okay, Beeman was over aggressive and ran into some big shots. Absolutely, and doesn't it appear like he's like clumsy at times to you, Reggie?
Yeah, and that's that over aggressive stuff. His feet placement. He was rushing in there, not moving in there technically. He's just rushing in there. I don't know what the hell, but he's tripping over his feet at times. All you gotta do is shift and pivot on him. He'll trip over his feet. But it's just the over aggressiveness in him.
He's a little too over aggressive, man. As far as Estrada, is it time for him to move up in weight class, in your opinion?
How many titles do he hold? I think if he can make the weight, he needs to fight the other champions. But I only see him with a WBC title, so he needs to work on getting another title before he decides to move up out of there. I'm not sure who else is in there. Hopefully the story, whoever follows this division, it ain't a story where he's ducking other champions. I hope that's not the case. But he should be fighting another champion, and he should be having 2 belts or 3 belts. And not just that one WBC title.
No, definitely. I hear you. It's definitely time for him to, either unify or move up, right? He is a WBC champion. In terms of the other champions in that division, man, I mean, I just don't think these guys are at his level, bro. There's that dude from the UK, Khalid Yafai. Well, how the fuck you spell that dude's name? Okay, but I don't know. I think he should move up, bro. I think there's more lucrative fights for him at bantamweight. There's Luis Neri, right? There's Inoue. There's even guys like Donaire. There's bigger names up there for him, in my opinion. So I would like to see him move up. I think he's above and beyond competition. There is that Ioka guy from Japan, but I don't know, man. I think Estrada washes him too. Okay, so to me, I like to see him move up. Neri versus Estrada, bro. Mexico versus Mexico, dude. It's a fight to make. All right.
Big money.
Sonora versus Tijuana. Let's do it. Okay. Right, but Cali says, hell no, he won't be champion. He's 33 years old with bad footwork. Cali says, nah. Cali got
a point, though. Cali got a point with that.
Yeah, man. He's up there in age for sure. But he doesn't have that many fights, though. He hasn't taken a lot of punishment yet. He does get punished a lot in fights, but that's another story. AJ going to be a beast in the rematch. Oh, look at this. We got people talking about AJ, bro. Okay. SSR versus Estrada 3 would be good. Yeah. Anyway. Actually, hold on. Wait. Anyway, moving on. All right. Oh, man. By the way, everybody, I think everybody's confused, bro. They're like, is it Thursday today? What's going on? Is it Thursday? Man. Anyway, moving on. Brandon Figueroa, I mean, comes out there, bro. He fights like the oldest dude I ever seen. That dude he fought, bro, Chacon, was like at least 60 years old, bro. And then Brandon's like 14 or something. Okay? I mean, the dude looks younger than anyone on YouTube I've seen. But the dudes are young as hell, okay? He's 14 years old, beating up a 60-year-old. Right? Both dudes lying about their age, bro. But what did you think about that fight?
Man, on that one, I listened to you and Callie do the play-by-play, like the whole fight on that one. I'm not a fan of the Figueroas at all, man. I think, to me, the reason I ain't a fan of theirs, they bring too much of this feminine element to the sport to me. All this trained by their sister stuff. Not to have a knock on that, but they just bring too much of a feminine side of boxing to me. And I don't follow them. I don't like the way they was Omar. I really don't like the way Omar fight, and the younger brother almost fights like him. I'm not a fan of the Figueroas. But I listened to you and Callie make the call on it. And speaking of, he faced an opponent who was out over the age limit of being able to stay in the sport.
But you're not impressed with Brandon at all.
No, not at all. But he fought on what was the last fight? He fought on somebody undercard in Carson. He looked cool. He looked cool on that fight. I did watch him fight that fight, but every time they bring him in, they bring in all this feminine shit, like his sister.
But, like, I'm gonna bring up his box break just because, like, I need people like, dude, this dude's lying, bro. This dude is not like people think I'm like me and Kelly were just talking. Like, dude, this dude is not 22 or whatever, bro. Okay, look at this guy, right? This dude is in the 9th grade, like Kelly said, bro. All right. This dude needed to get permission to get out of school, right? To fight, right? There's no way. And have you seen his sister's twerk video? What? She has a twerk video. All right, guys, we're gonna end this show and go check out this video. So I'll be back. The sister promotes herself through boxing. Interesting, bro. Like, she knew what she was doing in that weigh-in too, bro. Okay, she knew you knew what you were doing. Okay, and then she did an interview, bro, with Roger Mayweather, like the next few days. Roger Mayweather's the one that put it out there. No, not Roger. I apologize. Not Roger.
Jeff Mayweather.
Jeff Mayweather, right? He's the one that put it out there, and then he's interviewing her a couple days later. Like, what did you think when the video went viral, bro? You put it out there. What are we talking about? You're the one that put the video up. And she's like, yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I just didn't get it. Well, why were people talking about me when my brother was in the way? And you, like, took away your brother's shine, okay? Omar's dude, like, Omar could have come in 20 pounds overweight. Nobody would have known, bro, okay? The dude in the scale was shaking out. He was like, yeah, he may wait. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They didn't make weight. Yeah, he may wait. But not even freaking is opponent you, bro. What's his opponent's name again?
You talking about Omar? What was his name? Ugas.
Even Ugas was like, yeah. I think he may wait. Yeah. Fucking Omar's up there, bro. Like, yeah, I may wait. Like, nobody knew what the fuck. No one knows for a fact that Omar made weight, bro. There's not a person alive. Okay, at the camera, everyone was looking at the sister, and she knew what she was doing. Okay, and then in that video, she's promoting the stuff she's wearing, and I like to wear this all the time, and she stands up, and I mean, come on, you know. Seriously, let's get a link to the video. You were joking. You see what he did, bro? All right. His sister got 3.3 million. Like, more people have seen the sister at the weigh-in, bro, than saw fucking this dude's fight.
Right. And I was tripping because when I was watching that Mayweather interview, he was talking about where he spoke to her about it. In the video that he showed, it has 3.3 million views, and usually Mayweather channel is getting like 50, maybe 100,000. This chick she done broke more than if he had his nephew.
Broke the internet, bro.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather couldn't pull in those numbers for the channel.
Look at this. Look at this shit. Like, let me tell you something, man. Okay. She knew what she was doing. Okay? And then look, get this smoke's got the same color as her suit, bro. Look at this. Flesh colored bodysuit, right? Okay, that pink suit should have. Look at this, bro. Look, I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm doubling viewers because I put this shit up. Okay, like we could just shut up, Reggie. Just play the video, and I swear to God, I'll get more views than I have all year. Okay, like people like shut up, DStyle. What the fuck you talking about? Right, look at this. Look at her. Right, she's cool, but wait till them tortillas ruin that body. Nah, come on, bro. All right, look at this. That is tortillas. Look at that.
Yeah, she cold as fuck, man. God damn.
Look at this shit, bro. Look at this. Look at that one security guard giving it like pretending, and he's trying hard not to look at her. Look at him. He's got that like I'm trying not to look at her look. You know, and my wife is watching this shit. I ain't gonna look. Look at that dude. Right? So I'm telling you, bro, like she did this shit on purpose. She knew what she was doing. Right? How old is she, by the way? Do you know?
I think she older than them. I'm maybe 24. She cold as shit though. God damn, she cold.
Right? Like the Tecate girls were like, get this bitch out of here. Right? Trying to take our job and shit. Taking away like the reason we're here and all this other crap. Right? Dude, like, this is insane, bro. Look at this. I'm about to show you something, bro. Like I'm trying to get the right angle. Her ass is so long. I'm trying to get the right angle here, right? But like you guys look, I swear to God, bro. Her ass is taking up half of the screen. Okay? Like this shit's insane, bro. Look at this. First of all, I need to know why her arms are just as big as her brother's arms. Okay, what the fuck's going on over here? That's number one. Okay. Like she's thicker in every part of the body. Okay, like it's just insane. Like she's the oldest, is Kelly. Okay, I don't care. I need the Figueroas to keep winning. Look at this. I don't know. I'm gonna go watch it. Like, if the Figueroas come fight, I'm gonna go, bro, because she's there. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying.
Yeah, she's showstopper for real, man.
Before I was about to go to bed, bro. Like I've had enough boxing time for tonight. And then he's putting the phone down. Then he saw a pop. Like, whoa. You know? Look at this. Look at this. People just popping up, bro. Like, hey, what's going on? What's up, Judy the Truth? All right? Look at this. She stole the ring girl's thunder. Dude, like the ring girls were the only ones not smiling, bro. Okay? Dude, look at the security guards trying everything in his power, bro, not to look. Look at him. Look at this dude. All right? Every single dude, bro. Even Uga's like, move the fuck out of the way, Omar. You know what I mean? Yo, like for reals, bro. Like she didn't I don't know why people were paying attention to me. All right. Anyway, so the ring girls were hating, bro. The ring girls are so mad. It's not even funny, dude. The ring girls were just like, well, why am I here? All right. Why am I here, PBC? You know, girls be hated too, bro. Right? Like girls be hating, bro. Like I swear to God, dude.
Girls hate competition, man. She competition for a few. She worldwide competition, man.
Oh yeah. But back to the Figueroas, bro. So you're not a fan at all, right? You're not. I mean, you're probably a fan of her, but you're not a fan of the Figueroas, the brothers.
I just like the sister. They bring too much feminine shit to boxing. They almost like a more feminine version of Oscar. But the sister is cool with me. But
how are you a more feminine version of Oscar?
Man, these dudes act like they models or some shit. They don't even seem like fathers to me. The minute I
want you to see the vein on this one dude, bro. Okay, look at this dude's vein, bro. Okay, look at the vein on that forehead. Look at that dude's vein, like on his forehead, bro. Trying hard not to look. And look at that the Kata girl hating, bro, in the background. Holy shit, what happened? Can you see it?
Yeah.
You see us all pissed off and shit? Like, oh.
Hey, he on it, man. You don't see shit like that in a fight.
Dude, This dude's supposed to be looking at the scale, bro. You're supposed to be looking and seeing that Figueroa is not doing some shady shit. Okay? What's he looking at? What's this dude looking at? Look at him. Look at that Tecate girl in the background hating, bro. She's hating. Look, Eddie Alem, he was in the gym, bro. He stopped what he was doing, bro. Okay? This dude was running the treadmill like Figueroa's sister. Shut the fuck up, DStyle. Hold on. Anyway. Dude. Chill up and says she's wearing ass pad. That ass too big for a standard frame. Nah, bro, that's the tortillas, bro. What are you talking about? That's all the, tamales and shit that does that to an ass. All right, especially when you work out. I'm not even joking, bro. Okay, you see this shit like this in El Paso all the time. All right, but with that said, man, I don't know, bro, but it's gonna be like extra dudes in El Paso by tomorrow. Okay, looking for a Figueroa sister looking like. Okay, I thought PBC got rid of ring girls. Did they? Why?
No, they didn't. PBC be having some cold ones, but they ain't got nothing like her. They got some fine chicks, but god damn, this girl bad.
Yeah. That interview, she's like, I just don't understand why I was going viral. Like, sure you didn't. Okay. With that said, we'll just leave this image up for now. But with that said, even though we're changing the subject, all right?
But you gotta lower the camera though. You gotta get some of the derriere. You gotta get them curves up on her. She curved at the top and bottom, man.
There you go. This is for we're looking at the weigh-in, guys. Okay. Look at all these dudes around here, bro, acting like they're not looking at her, bro. Like they're side-eyeing the shit out of that. Okay. But anyway, look. Okay. Look. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Reggie, Canelo versus Kovalev. Look, I gotta call on you. Look, man. I'm seeing all these channels, Cali. Okay, I'm seeing dude. And you guys better be listening to what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you some knowledge. Okay, don't get all distracted and shit. Listen to what I'm saying. All right. Look. It's not an easy fight for Canelo, bro. If it's a straight up 175-pound fight, okay, no catch weight, no rehydration clause, that's a tough fight for Canelo, dude. All right? I'm not saying Canelo can't win, but it's not the easy fight. Dude, Canelo couldn't knock out Chavez Jr., right? You guys talking about him knocking out Kovalev. He couldn't stop Chavez Jr. An unmotivated Chavez Jr. doesn't have half the skills Kovalev has. Isn't as big as Kovalev is. All right? Not a big a puncher as Kovalev is. Doesn't have the jab that Kovalev has. But you guys want to talk about him stopping Kovalev? He couldn't stop Chavez Jr. So at the end of it, it's a tough fight. And it's dangerous. If he clips Canelo, all right, it's going to be a knockout. Just like Figueroa's sister. Look at this. A knockout. Okay? I don't think anybody listened to what the fuck I said, Reggie, to be honest with you. I don't think anybody heard a word I said. All right? Like, I think everybody, whatever, DStyle. But in all seriousness, right? All right, look at this. People talking about the Tecate girl, and I won't lie. I went through her Instagram after the whole thing went viral. Okay, Nelson LOLing, bro. Sam Watson wants to look. He does. All these dudes knew, like, I can't look because it's going to go viral if I look. So they're trying to side-eye as much as they can. You know what I mean? Omaira does bikini competitions. Well, where are these photos at? Like, no, but not easy. Cole will be favored. I bet in Vegas. I don't know. I don't know if he would. To be honest, I think Canelo's the big favorite already, dude. I honestly, like, I think I heard Beep say that. So I think he's a pretty good source. Kovalev got that power jab. He's got power, period. To me, this feels like Brooke versus Triple G. Look at G Funk, just like he just got eyes, bro. Cali, I have Canelo by KO. I felt that way 3 rounds into the fight. Nah, bro, nah. But anyway, Reggie, am I crazy? Am I crazy for saying that if this fight's a legitimate 175-pound fight, it's a tough fight for Canelo.
Absolutely. And Canelo hasn't had power that devastated any of the upper tier 160 pounders. So to say that he can go up and hurt a Kovalev, who's been in there with some of the top tier of the 175 division, who cracked way harder than those down at 160, ain't no way his power's translating up to do anything to Kovalev. And a lot of people speak on Kovalev being weak to the body. You have to be able to hit him in the body with a certain amount of impact. Whatever's the critical point of hitting him, does Canelo pack that kind of punch? We may see Kovalev hold his hands behind his head and let Canelo work him to the body. I don't think the power's translating up there. Yes, Canelo's stick. Yeah, he can get leverage on his punches, but I don't think it's the power that Kovalev will react to. I don't think so. And what else can because you got to move on the inside. You got to take something in order to get on the inside to work his body. Kovalev's going to hit this dude with power that's different. This power is much different than what Canelo's used to being hit with. Damn, you done distracted me.
But, I don't know what Reggie said for the last minute. I apologize. I don't know what the hell you were saying, bro.
You just, damn, man. Yeah, she woo. Yeah, see what she doing. Forget the figure. The brothers.
Hey, I apologize. What? So you were saying what again?
Wait, Dan. What did I? Wait, Dan. What did I say? Oh, about the power being different. So when Canelo has to come on the inside, he's going to be in target because Kovalev can work a little bit from the inside. We've seen him work combinations against Yard. His jabbing speed is still there, and he's accurate. Canelo's gonna get touched with some heavy loaded punches. Canelo has success at the 154 division. He was able to move well, but he's dealing with a fighter who, with Kovalev, can maintain distance well. He moves well on his feet.
Yeah.
Canelo is starting to break down. His body is starting to break down. It's probably one of the reasons why he wants to take a fight up at this weight, because he doesn't want to put the physical work on the road to getting himself down in weight. But I don't see nothing Canelo can do. It's just going to be a fight where people are going to be like, well, he dared to take on this risky challenge and he came up short, and he's going to come up real short. I got Kovalev knocking. I don't want to say knocking him out. I got Kovalev getting a stoppage to this fight. I think someone's going to come in here and have to stop the fight for Canelo. But Kovalev's going to work that jab on him all night.
And you say what, Reggie? I was playing. No, I hear you, man. I hear you. In all seriousness, but look, everybody already left to go check out our Instagram, bro. It's insane. But look, in all seriousness, two things, okay? One, dude, Canelo's footwork isn't the best footwork in the world as far as speed-wise. And when you're a smaller guy fighting a bigger guy, bro, you need the feet speed, bro. You know what I mean? The footwork, it's vital. Yes, he has faster hands than Kovalev, and yes, he's a better technical fighter than Kovalev. But guys, if Kovalev lands flush, he will do things to Canelo's body that Canelo's never felt, bro. Okay? You guys remember Sergio Martinez had that knee problem, and he got hit by Murray, and his knee got fucking hurt just by his body churning the way it shouldn't turn because he felt that power from a bigger guy. You remember when Martinez dominated Chavez Jr., and then he finally got clipped by the bigger guy and his knee blew out? He fucked up his knee. If Kovalev lands flush and Canelo, his feet are planted the way they should, he's going to turn. He might blow out his knee in his fight. He might blow out some other shit. He might break his hand. And don't tell me Canelo doesn't have hand problems. The dude wears winning gloves. That's an alarm. So, like, he's going to be hitting just a bigger target, yes. but it's a much bigger guy. There's weight classes for a reason, guys. There's weight classes for a reason. Kovalev doesn't have to outbox him for 12 rounds. He just has to land. Canelo gets hit. If Kovalev lands 20% of his punches, if you get a guy to hit you just 20% of the time, that's a hell of a good defense. But he just has to land 20. If he lands 20% of his punches, he's going to hurt Canelo. Even Manny Pacquiao dominated, bro. Okay? Manny Pacquiao dominated Antonio Margarito. He still went to the hospital. His ribs were still fucked up from the few times Margarito hit him. Margarito's not as good as Kovalev. Right? He doesn't even have a... Kovalev has a much better jab than Margarito. Right? I'm telling you right now. Yes, Canelo could win that fight, but it's not the foregone conclusion you guys think it is. It's not. You have anything to add, Reggie?
Yeah, and on top of that, we deal with Canelo with his fatigue issues. At this weight, Kovalev can lean on this dude, fatigue him. He gonna shoot jabs straight to the gut. He gonna hook him off to the gut and just laying on him, pressuring Canelo. Because along with Kovalev maintaining distance, he maintains distance with pressure on you. God. She knows what she's doing. God damn.
She knows what she's doing. Okay. Oh, I don't know why people were like look. She reacts to her viral video. She didn't know why she went viral. Oh, okay. Right. Of course not.
Yeah, God damn. Yeah, she gonna get knocked up pretty soon. Somebody get up.
Yeah. Well.
Yes.
I want to know why the Figueroa brothers aren't so toned up. That's what I want to know. Right? So what were we talking about again? Kovalev, right? Or Canelo or something like that?
Right.
But this Chicano Prophet, I agree. I think there's a good fight. And we need to give Kovalev the respect he deserves, guys. Okay? Clinton Bronson said, damn, to that breakdown, right? It was to the breakdown of Jesse Owens. Is that what it was for? No, maybe. Canelo will eat tainted meat for the fight. That's the other thing, right? Is there going to be VADA testing for this fight? That's why the fight would definitely be at a catch weight. I think Blood said a good big man always beats a great small man. Bro, like yes, of course. Okay? You got one thumb down, ain't you? Probably. Okay, damn, that dude's a loser, bro. Okay? Canelo versus Curve Valo. Okay, anyway. But in all seriousness, hey, shout out to my boy Dwyer. Why are we shouting out Dwyer? What did he say? The real question is, can Canelo duplicate what Ward was able to do? No. Canelo cannot do what Ward did, guys. Okay? He cannot do that. Omar is too busy drinking and doing coke to get in shape. Allegedly. Okay? Look, not everything said by people in the comment section, okay, are condoned by DStyleBoxing. This is what they're saying in the comment section, okay? And some of you dudes be getting me demonetized sometimes, but it's all good, all right? You guys support the channel, so I can't complain too much, all right? But with that said, no, Paul, look, I haven't given my official prediction yet. Like, I have to analyze it a little more. I think it's closer than people think, bro. Like, I was listening to Ringside Reporter yesterday. I talked to B before that. But, dude, Eric and B were like, that's an easy fight for Canelo. Well, Canelo watches him. Like, what? No, bro. No way. There's no way. Omar's too busy. Yeah, I read that. This great fight, Canelo can fight him to the body, but Kovalev cannot box him with a jab. Kovalev by UD. All right? Man.
Because, man, even when you look at the everybody brings up Andre Ward in this blueprint. Andre Ward went through hell to beat Kovalev. Kovalev wasn't an easy fight. And even in that second fight, we got to think about where Kovalev was at that point. Even Andre Ward had the data on this fool. He wasn't doing the right things. He was shortcutting the game, drinking, doing all this other stuff. This dude with his head on right, putting in the right work. Canelo ain't gonna be able to duplicate what Andre Ward did. And Andre Ward was able to match him up, but still face some adversity trying to get in there with her. It wasn't an easy blowaway fight for Andre Ward. Neither was both of the fights for Eladio Alvarez. In that first fight that Alvarez knocked Kovalev out in, Kovalev was starting to beat the brakes off of Alvarez. Alvarez clipped him with a shot. Went back into the second fight. Kovalev picked up right where he left off, where he was successful at. This is going to be a tough fight for Canelo. And Canelo being smaller than both of those guys. How tall is Canelo? Like 5'8"? The punches coming.
They ain't doing 8'5". That dude's 5'7", bro. Like 5'6"
Yeah.
and like in a quarter or some shit. Okay.
Right. So the velocity and the impact of those punches are.
Mayweather was taller than him slightly when they did face off. He was slightly taller. Mayweather was like 5'7.5" or something like that, 5'8". So Mayweather was taller than him.
Yeah, he's on. It's gonna be a lot of impact in this fight. And I don't. If Canelo wins this one, I already have Canelo at a high standard. I view Canelo at very high. I view Kovalev very high. Kovalev is a bigger dude. I just think it's going to be the more dangerous dude. And the Buddy McGirt factor. Buddy McGirt's going to know exactly what adjustments to make in this fight, and they're going to pick Canelo off and walk away with a big check.
By the way, shout out to Bam Bam Tweed in the chat, all right? And really quick, first, look, great comment. Buddy McGirt, bro. Okay, people not factoring that in. Okay, Kovalev 36 still drinking. I get it. But he just has to be good enough for one more fight. And if you don't think, like, if you guys think Kovalev's gonna let this little dude just come up here and like show him up and knock him out, nah, bro. Okay, there's no way. Right, Triple G's jab in the first fight gave Canelo so many problems. He even hurt Canelo a few times. Canelo is taller with a strong jab. Canelo will be defensive the whole fight. I do agree with that. And I think you said that, Reggie, right? Once he feels that power, bro, dude, I wouldn't be shocked if Canelo blows his fucking knee out in that fight. Okay? Dude's walking around in a brace, and you guys are all confident that he's going to just walk through Canelo. When you fight a bigger guy, there's a reason Sergio Martinez blew out his leg with the first clean punch that fucking Chavez Jr. landed on him. Okay? It turned his whole body, bro. Okay? He blew out his leg, and he hurt it again in the Murray fight. Okay, like I'm just saying. All Cole has to do is match Canelo work rate in the first 6 rounds. All right, Cole has the power. It's possible he drops Canelo, and it's not out of it. No. So do I. I'm not sure. Okay, if Canelo goes to the body like Ward, he can knock him out, bro. Like I get that. He's not gonna knock him out, guys. Okay, like I'm just telling you guys right now. Canelo never knocks out top-tier opponents, guys. Okay? And you guys always say he's going to knock somebody. He never does it. It never happens. Who's the last? Who, Amir Khan? Hey, who doesn't knock out Amir Khan? Okay? Welcome to the club, Canelo. You knocked out Amir Khan. Oh, okay. All right? And who doesn't knock him out? Right? But other than that, who else has he knocked out, guys?
Nobody.
Did he stop Liam Smith in? Did he stop him? I've not seen the opening odds, but I heard Beep say they were pretty good in Canelo's favor, which is amazing to me. Is the fight made already? I don't know if it's made or not. They're working on it. Canelo legs will feel heavy after 6, bro. It's not just that, guys. You guys aren't factoring in. When you punch another human being, okay, Canelo's used to punching guys and like they move and like they feel it. And he's going to punch Kovalev, bro, and he's still going to be there, dude. Okay? The physicality of the fight is different. It's just different, guys. All right? That he's jumping up to a weight class against, and it's a puncher at that weight class. Okay? A puncher. When Sugar Ray Leonard moved up to fight a 175-pound champion at 168 pounds, he got rocked, and that was at a catch weight. This dude's moving up to fight a puncher, and he's no Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Right? How good would you guys rate this as a calculated decision by Team Canelo? It's going to be a catch weight. It's going to be a catch weight, and it's going to be and if there's not a catch weight, it's going to be a rehydration clause. I promise you guys, that's going to be a rehydration clause. Do you disagree with that, Reggie? That's going to be a rehydration clause?
That I don't know. I don't know too much of the rules when it comes to. I'll get that information from you guys. You guys are more expert than me.
If two fighters agree to it, they'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope
bodies aren't going to force shit. Like they'll be, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Really, even if I don't think that's Kovalev from winning this fight. I just think the power is too much. It's
yeah.
The dude hasn't faced yet.
So it took this dude 9 rounds to get rid of Leon Smith, but people are predicting him knocking out Kovalev in 6 rounds. I mean, come on, guys. Okay? Right? And by the way, that's Kovalev's reach. But his arm length from the armpit to the end of the fist, bro, is a lot longer than Canelo's. Okay? I promise you that. Okay? It's hard to kill top guys. Okay, Duva already said no catch weight. Well, she could say what she wants, but she's not the fighter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she already screwed over Kovalev. He didn't allegedly didn't even get paid for the rematch with Ward. So I think he might say, "Fuck you, Duva." Okay, I'm cool. I'm not cool with any rehydration. If it's true that you could beat Kovalev easy and all that, then do it. Then, all right. If you want to fight for a belt at 175 pounds, you got to win it legitimately. All right. I've been consistent about that, guys, for years. All right? Golden Boy can't afford to cash out Canelo. All right? I spoke to Cali there. I gave Canelo problems taking on challenge Kovalev. Got power. We'll see, guys. We got to see the conditions first. I might be naive, but I think Canelo sees something, even if it's just outboxing him. It could be. It could be. They could also see it as it's nothing to lose. If he loses, they could just say it's a bigger guy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? An older Cotto went 12 with Canelo. You know what I mean? Dude was saying no catch rate probably to get more money. Yeah, I mean, it's you know, you could use that as leverage. Like, oh, come on. You know, I wouldn't be sure. Even if it's a pound or two, they're going to get some type of catch weight, guys. Like, I honestly believe that. Okay? And I think money's not going to be the issue. It's going to be the catch weight, and that's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to come down to. Right? So we're going to see how that goes, man. We're going to see how that goes. By the way, is Kelly still out there? Kelly Enigma. Is he out there or no? I don't know if Kelly's still out there, bro. But man, we got to break some of this stuff down, Reggie. We got some serious breakdown to do to end this show, man. Okay, first of all, this is your daily reminder, guys. This week is the real deal. This is the real deal week, right? Evander Holyfield, all right? So shout out to the one, the only Kelly. Do you want to come on and talk some Holyfield for about 15 minutes or so? Let me know. I'll send the link out. Okay. Michael's getting the biggest balls of the year now. Canelo gets he can't kill Kovalev, right? Nah, she already said that they agreed to no catch weight. Well, we will see. We'll see. Here we go again. Dan catch weights. Yeah. Tell me, Reggie, what's your favorite Holyfield fights?
The trilogies between him and Bo, epic fights. All of them, whether he won or lost in those fights, and even with the little bit of antics or what we call it, the fan man coming in. There was always some excitement behind these fights, and for Holyfield coming up being such a undersized. Physically, he looked imposing, but he was an undersized heavyweight going up against a monster in Riddick Bowe. This is at the peak point of Riddick Bowe. When Riddick Bowe was at his optimal performance, Riddick Bowe was probably one of the top dudes in the heavyweight division. And for Holyfield to stand toe-to-toe with this dude, take his best shots, anytime Riddick Bowe hit this dude with something just fired up Evander Holyfield. You see him like wake up from these punches. Man, this dude had the heart of a lion. He's a true warrior within the sport. He ain't my favorite heavyweight, but when I match his heart up against any heavyweight, my favorite fighter is Lennox Lewis. But when you match the heart of Holyfield, I have to hold Holyfield in the number one spot when it comes to the heart of a warrior that steps inside the ring. This dude was just legendary, man. And you see, man, this dude is a true fighter that they probably got to force this dude to stay away from the damn ring. He'll die in the damn ring, man.
Yeah, that's okay. Enough, Holyfield. Enough's enough. Okay. I also want to ask you, man, where was Reggie Owens? Right? Where were you at when Tyson had Holyfield's ear for dinner, bro? Like, where were you at?
And I was at my
to the chat, by the way. Where were you guys at when Holyfield got bit? All right.
Man, at my people's house, man. Every time Tyson had a fight, I think for most, especially like with black families, like in our community, when Tyson had a fight, it was a party. People cooked. Some people charged you to get into the house to watch the fight, but everybody was there like it was Christmas celebration to watch Tyson fight. Whether he knocked somebody out in a few seconds, a few rounds, you paid. It was a way to get folks out. So we there. This was after Holyfield already beat him. People made up excuses for that. Going in this one, when they seen him do that, man, I've never seen so many people flip on the fire that they held to such a high standard. But it was the craziest moment we ever seen, man. But a lot of my I got a lot of gangsters in my family, but a lot of gangsters, they thought Mike Tyson was a G from the way he tried to go about attacking Holyfield. Like, you trying to attack a dude who's in there whooping your ass. You trying to go out there, go after this dude to attack him because you're upset. I don't know. It just showed something ticked off in Mike Tyson's head, man. Something really ticked off, but it was a crazy moment. But that's the moments that Holyfield his career seemed to be involved in, man.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely, man. I mean, I don't know what happened, bro. He just lost his mind. It's crazy. I remember him trying to go at Holyfield and like all security was there and Holyfield was just there like, I think he would have fought him, bro. I think if they would have said, okay, you want to fight? You still want to fight? Holyfield would have nodded his head. Like, okay, sure. Like, the second, I don't know, the first time or the second time, he went, and then he went back at Tyson, bro. Like, he was going to keep fighting and Lane's didn't say stop,
Right.
Okay, I was wanted to score the Evaluate fight to see if Holyfield actually won that fight, but I've heard it's very boring. In my opinion, bro, Holyfield won. I think Holyfield won that fight. Okay, my family is the same, Reggie says, G-Funky 84. Tyson tried to make a brawl after the fight, was called off. Yeah, bro, it was insane. Like, he wanted to fight Holyfield. Like, you're already fighting him. What are you doing? Like, it was a headbutt according to Tyson. Yeah, bro. Okay, we're about to bust this myth, bro. Okay? The headbutt, look at this. Everybody's blaming it on the headbutts and they're acting like Holyfield was like going like this, bro, and landing elbows, bro. What are your thoughts on that, Reggie?
Man, it goes back to the love people have for Tyson. When he lost the first fight, like I say, my family made excuses. It's just the love for Mike Tyson and kind of this mystique behind him being kind of this unstoppable force, a juggernaut, and to watch him pull off such a move to get out a fight. People want to they want to make up those excuses, and they're going off of Mike Tyson using that as an excuse. He's being whooped. It was nothing Mike Tyson can do against this dude. Holyfield had his number.
We're about to do a breakdown, Reggie. All right? We're about to break this shit down, bro. This has never been done before, bro. Okay? Okay, first of all, like all bullshit aside, okay? I want you guys to see, look at Tyson, bro. Look at that grip, Reggie. See that?
He locked in there, Muay Thai.
Look at this, bro. He did like a Muay Thai. Like, I heard, like, didn't he train with, like, didn't Ken Shamrock show him some moves or something like that? I think he did some, dude, he's got that arm locked in, bro. Okay? And you guys can't see it, but he locked in this side. Also, notice how he locked it in. The ref's over here, bro. Like, the ref's over here. You know what I mean? Very important to note, away from the ref's angle, he locked in the arm, bro. And then what happened right here, Reggie?
Oh, he chomping down on it.
Yeah, right. Like, by the way, Holyfield's forehead, like the dome of his head, is over here, right? Why is Tyson? Oh, he headbutted me, so that's why I bit his ear. That's why he clenched the arm, and that's why he bit. He chopped. Like, come on now. Okay, like, you guys can't be serious, bro. Okay, now we're gonna, we're gonna review some other ones. Look at this, Reggie. What do you see so far in this image?
He got him. He got them arms locked up. Holyfield trying to pry away from it. Tyson going right for that ear. Mills Lane's trying to assist him, but he got him. He got it tight, man.
Look at this. He can't. He's locked in, bro. Like he locked in. Look at this. He trapped. Like, he did some Muay Thai, freaking, like, super moves on him, bro. Like I swear to God. Look at this. Tied him up. Okay. Even Mills Lane. Look at Mills Lane trying to help Holyfield over here. Okay. He couldn't do it, bro. Locked in those arms. Got a piece of that ear. Right? He did some MMA shit to get this done, Reggie. Right? Like, I'm just saying. Right? Well, what do you see in this angle right here, Reggie?
Oh, that's the same one from the other side. Yeah, he got that arm in there tight. He locked in there.
Right?
And then that grimace on Holyfield's face, I wonder if he bit him or it looked like trying to bite him on the top of the head. I don't know what Tyson doing, man.
Look, Tyson locked this part in, bro. Okay? Holyfield couldn't get that hand out, right? He couldn't get the hand out. He created like a lock here. Look at this. Look at that lock, right? He couldn't get his glove out, right? Tyson, like, locked that shit in, right? And made sure he got a piece of that ear, right? He made sure he got a piece of that ear, and nothing was saving Holyfield from those jaws, man. Look at this, okay? Had him locked in, right? So this whole idea that he did it out of as a reaction to a headbutt, and dude locked him in, okay? Put him in position to bite the piece of the ear out, right? I don't want to hear all this stuff that, no, it's because this and that. No. Okay? This dude bit off the dude's ear. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's see. Tyson was savage. Slow-mo, Tyson actually spits out Holyfield's ear. Does he?
Yeah, I remember him spitting something out.
Tyson said he was getting worked on his podcast. It was Judge Mills Lane. Tyson saw that he could not intimidate Holyfield. That's why he lost it mentally. Eddie Allen. People ignore the fact that Tyson was also fighting dirty. Tyson wanted to brawl and turn into a street fight, but Holyfield still ragdolled him in that department. Okay, but well, I mean, who did the underhooks to get that ear, right? Okay, the ref looked scared. Absolutely. Tyson knew he couldn't beat Holyfield, so he went dirty. Yeah, definitely. Who wins in 1991? Holyfield. Like, if Reggie, if Tyson beats Douglas as expected,
right?
Who wins? Because Holyfield was next in line.
You say who wins out of Tyson and
Holyfield in 91?
Oh, Holyfield. And then when you got to look back on it with their history with each other, back when Tyson was this, kind of Tyson thought he was a gangster. He's running around bullying folks. Him and Holyfield has this history in this moment where Holyfield put him in his place. And I wonder in this fight, did he go back to this childhood experience of this dude who wouldn't back down to him when most people were afraid of Mike Tyson? So Holyfield kind of always had his number because Holyfield always had his heart. When you stand up to bullies, that's one part. That's one third of defeating these cats, along with bringing some ass to kick.
No, definitely. What do you think of putting Tyson on the poles, bro? I don't think anybody beats Tyson.
Hell no. Tyson too popular, man. It'll be
I think everybody will be eliminated, bro. He'll get 100% of the vote.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, we're not quite there yet from where Tyson retired, but we're close. We've got some other fighters we still got to put out, but we're close to Tyson, right? So for those that think Cotto's safe for next week, by the way, I wouldn't be so sure, right? So if you want Cotto to win, it's this week because I'm gonna release the fighters on Friday, right? We'll see. We'll see. I have options. Man. So I think we broke down the ear bite like no one has ever broke it down. Right?
Right on, right on.
Right. Well, Reggie, we pretty much covered the whole show here. I'm not sure if you have any other thoughts about Holyfield. Because we still got Thursday too, so.
Just hopefully he stay his ass retired, stay out of the ring, and just being a great ambassador, let that history continue to ride out. And that's crazy how great of a fighter this dude was. Nobody thinks about these losses. Nobody.
Yeah. Nobody thinks about these losses, man. Like that's the crazy part. I mean, Holyfield, bro, has some like one of the most impressive resumes I've ever seen. Like it's unbelievable, his resume. I mean, when you go through his resume, it's unbelievable. All right. But what did you think about this fight? Was like later on, bro, but his were you surprised when James Toney beat him?
Man, and James Toney, one of my top 5 favorite fighters, man. And this is how much I like Holyfield, because Holyfield probably my top 10. James Toney is like probably top 3, top 5 fighters. I hated watching James Toney do that to Holyfield. I hated watching him do that. And I just knew Holyfield was way past his prime, but it wasn't even, I can't even say it was bittersweet. I just didn't like it, man. And I thought, but it was nothing James Toney can do. And James Toney is a true to life warrior as well. He's a fighter. But Holyfield being way past his prime, he didn't give a damn. But I didn't like seeing it, man. Because matter of fact, that's when then they did a post fight, man. Holyfield, something happened to him. His speech became super slurred. He wasn't the best talker, but you can tell there was some trauma inside that brain going on, because his speech was deterred like a mug, man. It was altered bad.
And these dudes clamoring for they want a Paulie Malignaggi appreciation week, bro. Like I'm not even gonna put them in the poll, because some of you are gonna just to troll me. You're gonna vote for Paulie Malignaggi. Okay, so I don't know if I'll do that, but you think we should put them in the polls, Reggie?
Hell no, Paulie's a disgrace to boxing, man. a big time disgrace to boxing and the commentary.
Yeah, Paulie. By the way, he's not really. He just fought. Yeah, it was bare knuckle, but what do you think of this bare knuckle thing? You think it's gonna grow?
No, and I don't see how people can be big time fans of it, especially when I hear people speak so negatively about boxing when the best don't fight the best, or these people are trash and this and that, and then you want to speak about bare knuckle when there's these guys who are fighting in it are well past their prime fighters. I'm entertained by it, but it ain't nothing that I'm gonna say is spectacular and compare it to boxing. When I don't see how anyone can do it. If you're gonna like bare knuckle boxing, there's no way you should ever bash any fight made in the sport of boxing. But I'm not a fan of it. I haven't even watched any of it, because these people are just way too past their prime. I'd rather see them in gloves than cutting themselves up with these small gloves. But no, I'm not a fan of it at all.
Absolutely. Well, we got to end this show, bro, so all these dudes could go check out Figueroa Sisters Instagram, because I know that's what they're waiting to do. But with that said, man, this is DStyleBoxing. All right. People already voted no for Paulie. Okay, that's insane. But what do we say, Reggie?
Keep it boxing.
That's right. Peace.